Yeah, Lauren, honestly, outside of Zach Eflin, who have they brought in that's really changed the face of this roster? No one. It's just about being healthy. You got to have what Dan O'Dowd always says. You got to have a few aircraft carriers. Wander Franco, Brandon Lowe, those are exactly, they fit the description for this in Tampa, and they need those guys in the lineup. And when you're only playing 80 games, 60 games, you're constantly nicked up. You can't give them nothing up the middle as well. Up the middle defense for these guys is paramount. But I think for me, two things coming off yesterday's game. First off, hats off to the Tampa Bay Rays. 13-0 is ridiculous. Everybody's having fun, getting contributions from everyone. But some of this stuff on social media that the division's over, and I mean, can we pump the brakes a little bit? We got $1.50 left. I'm sure Toronto Yankees are going to get hot at some point, and we're going to have a pennant race down the stretch. Second thing I took away from yesterday's game, I hope Jeffrey Springs is all right. All right? I don't like seeing him walk off the mound after what he's been able to accomplish and do these first couple starts and into last year. But I want to focus on Brandon Lowe because this guy's got 5 homers. He went 4 homers in 4 consecutive games. We've chronicled him before. He's had a couple rough postseasons, but when he's right, he seems to be the linchpin for this lineup that hits a bunch of tanks. I know it's a Rosarena. I know it's Yandy Diaz. I know it's Wander Franco. But for some reason, this guy shows up in big moments all the time in the regular season for this team. Look at OPS plus leaders. Plus signs park adjusted. Obviously, OPS is like the totality of what you do. Slug and on-base percentage, park adjusted to equate to everyone. You got Shohei Ohtani, Brandon Lowe, Pete Alonso. I mean, this is the company he's keeping. Wow. He's top 12 in the game offensively. So let's dive in, see if he has done anything differently coming into this season. What has he been doing at the plate since 2018 up until now to have so much success and so much pop when he's right? So he's gotten off to a great start. Run that back for me real quick. We'll focus on something we talked about. Leave that for me real quick. We talked about this 2 years ago. Chad Mottola, hitting coach for the Tampa Bay Rays, Kevin Cash, they talked about wanting to tuck his back elbow into his side. During the WBC, I heard Nolan Arenado talk about it. What are you presenting to the baseballer? How do you keep your hands inside the baseball? All right? Some people think I'm going to take my hands to the baseball. Some people talk about taking the knob. Different strokes for different folks. Nolan Arenado thinks about taking this back elbow and keeping it tight to his body to put him in the slot. And that's what Brandon Lowe does when I watch him on video. And he talked about trying to kind of attack it that way. You see that back elbow almost create his bat path for him. Pretty special stuff. This is real, though. This is a grand slam opposite field in a trop the other day. And in a world where everyone's trying to pull everything, and he's one of the best run that back for me real quick, best pull guys in the game, he knew he stepped on this opposite field. Watch his reaction, fresh off the bat. I mean, he stomps on that. Everyone knows in the dugout, Glass now on down the line, and he's taking it for a stroll, grand slam. So what does that lead me to? A split screen right here. We talk about this all the time. You want to drop the bat in the slot, and then it's a matter of point of contact. The swing's going to be identical. One's going to be a pull homer. One's going to be the opposite field homer. Run this. It's just point of contact. It's the same move. Maybe he was cheating to a heater. Maybe he was trying to stay back with 2 strikes. Whatever the count presents itself, it's the same swing going forward. That's what I love. Run it. So he's got the ability to go oppo. He's got the ability to ambush you. He can handle heaters with the best of them. S-Rod, bring up the board of him 0-0 count. Look at this. Highest swing percentage on first pitches since the start of 2021. We all know Corey Seager leads this. Anyone who's watched the Texas Rangers or the Dodgers knows he's pulling the trigger 52% of the time. Brandon Lowe right in the middle of the... All right, take a look at the bottom. Lowe, 835 slug on first pitch since 2021. That's 5th in all of baseball. So there's a lot to love. Let's get back into the tape on what he's doing at the dish. Big time light tower power. Change up down in the zone, almost scrapes the ceiling on the way by. Clean moves. Looking at the boys, they seem to get fired up with this guy. And the one thing, pause this real quick. The one thing I do notice, some guys, when they're making the adjustment to catch up to velocity, they seem to want to present their hands out here. We'll keep going. Run it. That seems to be a common adjustment for guys who tuck their hands behind their ear a little bit. It starts creeping. You see Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge is sitting out there like this right now. Matt Olson is sitting out there like that. Not comparing the two, but just the way they present their hands is pretty special. Let's keep it rolling. And like I said, 2021, 39 homers. Last year, injuries. But the bottom line is he can get to a heater with the best of them. He can ambush you with the best of them. Now he has the ability to go oppo. Look at the highest slug on fastballs, and I'll throw it back to you. Judge, Harper, Soto, Teoscar, Brandon Lowe, and Will Smith. Enough said.
You always talk about keeping close and not casting, right? You were saying that yesterday.
You don't want to cast the barrel.
He's doing the opposite.
Exactly. And the visuals, if you're at home, the visual, if you think of keeping this back elbow tight, boom, it puts you in that spot.